Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing awesome. We are going to take a break from our regular type of content and we're going to review short little summaries of this book, The Strategic Lessons Unlearned from Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan. I know that there is a lot going on in Afghanistan and politically, and we're not here to be political or religious or anything like that. But I have sat with thousands and thousands of veterans since about 2014. And while I'm not necessarily a favorite of a lot of history or anything like that, I realized I really like personal histories and what is every veteran other than a walking, talking piece of history for their little segment of service. And as you see more and more veterans, you put together more and more pictures of the greater pie of war and combat. And very interestingly, you see a lot of similarities of issues and problems and successes and awesome things in Afghanistan, Iraq, Gulf War, Vietnam, Kosovo, Korea, World War II, all these different eras and super duper soldiers and doing special stuff in weird places. There's just a lot of themes. I was really surprised by this. I thought that there would be a very big difference between what the Vietnam veteran experienced in the jungle than what I experienced in the mountains and hills of Afghanistan. And while the terrain and types of fighting may have been different, the challenges and issues we faced are very, very similar, and the way we were trained is actually very similar, which interestingly has much more of an impact on us as soldiers, as Americans, and as most of us here, well, all of us here as males. But to be clear, this is a sort of tangent I'm taking just to give veterans, you guys, just a little bit of extra information, especially as it all relates to what's going on right now. This isn't necessarily my favorite thing to talk about, but I do feel it a duty of mine with the work that I do with veterans exclusively to be in the know, to research information, to know a bunch of stuff, because a lot of veterans love a lot of news, and some of the veterans I see are the upper enlisted or upper officers. I've even seen a few generals, but they know a lot of things. And so for me to be an effective worker with veterans, I just got to know this stuff. So I study it and I have this information, so I thought I would just share it in small bits here.